Welcome back to a lovely warm and sunny day here at Bransford. Birds are singing, it's a beautiful June day, so the nursery's emptying out pretty fast now. Stock lines are getting a bit thinner on the ground, but we have had a good number of new lines for next week as well. So this part of the nursery is right at the bottom of the nursery really. It's part called Bosbury, loads of these low tunnels. It's great for some of these summer herbaceous crops because we can keep the covers on while we want to bring them on. What we'll do later in the week with this is just take the skin off it so it turns into an outdoor bed and it just holds the plants perfectly ready for garden centres. So the first thing that's online this week is actually in this tunnel, and this is the Nemesia Nouveau series. Collection, as you can see, 5 different colours. So we've got this lovely pink one through 2 different shades of blue, bicolour and a white one as well down the end there. And the scent is absolutely stunning on these plants. Really, the scent is really smacking your face as you walk into the tunnel. But they're lovely compact plants, been pinched out a good number of times, and as you can see they're just absolutely smothered in bud and just starting to show the first bit of colour. So by the time they arrive in the garden centres next week, they're going to be a massive colour, a massive fragrance and looking absolutely fantastic. So we've had a lovely sort of few thunderstorms last week, but crops are really moving on because in between that's been nice warm humid weather as well. So thought I'd just show you what other lines we've put on this week and a few extra bits and bobs too. So one of the new lines this week is our 5 litre Hebe collection. So this consists of pink pixie, purple pixie and blue star. They're all smothered in bud like this and just starting to show the first bits of colour. So you get a good chunky plant that'll make instant impact in the border. Or in fairness, in the first year would look absolutely stunning on the patio, planted up into a nice terracotta pot or something like that, and really sort of showy. But that's going to be a riot of colour in the next few weeks too. A couple of lines that have been online for the last few weeks but looking great and just getting more and more colour on them and getting low in numbers, but thought I'd just show you them, are a couple of dianthus. So this one is Easy Red, we've got Easy Pink as well, and this one is an absolute stunner. This is Finesse. I mean, that pink around the deep red burgundy centres to the flowers is just beautiful. Really does stand out and really was a talking point at the National Plant Show last year with customers. The dahlias we showed you last week have moved on even further, so all those small buds that were sat down weighing the crown of the plant have really come out and filled up. The first flowers are wide open now and the second one's just about to burst in the next 2 or 3 days. So that's the Dahlia Delina Maxi series that we've got online, 3 different colours of that available at the moment as well. New line for this week then, we've put online the Osteospermum Sunny Art Deco. Chunky 3 litre spec on this one, 4 colours available. The first flower's just showing on them all, and as you can see, I think by the time it hits the garden centres, there's going to be a good number of flowers showing and plenty of colour to really set that summer vibrant colour off. Also this week, we put online our Salvia Sensations, which are right behind me in the next tunnel to the Nemesia Nouveaux. So with this again, we've got 4 colours. We've got a light blue, a dark blue, white and a rose pink as well. The Salvia Sensations are lovely stocky habit salvias, loads of colour on them. You can see the first lots of flowers are open and there's loads more side shoots coming through with more and more colour, which will just keep going for the next good few weeks now, well into the summer, and performs really well in the garden. I was looking at this in someone's garden that had planted it last year. It's a lovely big thick bushy clump now, and it was just smothered in bud in the garden, so I think they'll be having a really good display at the moment. Then last for this week that we've put online is the Salvia Hot Lips. We've had people phoning up asking for about 3 or 4 weeks now if this is ready or not. We'd like to just give it a little light trim before we send it out, so it had that. It's now grown through that trim, and as you can see there's bud on there and there's a bit of flower as well, and that's in a 2 litre pot. So that's Salvia Hot Lips. Hopefully this weather's going to continue through the weekend and into next week for everyone, and hopefully make back a bit of lost ground we've had from 2 wet weekends now. But let's just keep fingers crossed and we'll see you next week for what's looking good then.